The power of mindfulness, Buddhist perspective. Mindfulness is one of the most transformative practices in Buddhism. Rooted in the teachings of the Buddha over 2,500 years ago, mindfulness is more than just a meditation technique, it is a way of living, a state of being, and a path to ultimate wisdom and liberation. In today's world of distractions, stress, and emotional turmoil, mindfulness offers a powerful tool to reconnect with the present moment, reduce suffering, and cultivate inner peace. This guide explores the profound power of mindfulness from a Buddhist perspective, uncovering its principles, benefits, and how to incorporate it into daily life. Through understanding and practicing mindfulness, we can awaken a deep sense of clarity, joy, and wisdom. 1. Understanding mindfulness in Buddhism. What is mindfulness? In Buddhism, mindfulness is known as sati, which translates to awareness, remembering, or being fully present. It is the continuous, unwavering attention to the present moment, not just during meditation, but in every aspect of life. Mindfulness is more than just a mental exercise, it is a way of being, a profound shift in perception that allows us to see reality with clarity and wisdom. Mindfulness is the foundation of clear seeing, vipassana, and wisdom, panna. When we cultivate mindfulness, we develop the ability to observe our thoughts, emotions, and experiences without attachment or aversion. This practice enables us to respond to life with insight and understanding rather than being caught in automatic, habitual reactions driven by conditioning. A truly mindful person does not simply react to experiences, instead, they observe with curiosity and patience, embracing the present moment as it is. This ability to remain equanimous, even in difficult situations, is what distinguishes mindfulness as a powerful spiritual tool. Be a mindfulness in the Buddhist teachings. The Buddha emphasized mindfulness as an essential component of the Noble Eightfold Path, which is the path to liberation from suffering. Specifically, mindfulness plays a key role in right mindfulness, samasati, the practice of maintaining continuous awareness of the body, emotions, mind, and mental objects. The four foundations of mindfulness, satipatthana sutta, a structured method for cultivating mindfulness in daily life. This framework provides a roadmap for developing deep awareness and insight into the nature of existence. The four foundations of mindfulness. The Buddha outlined four areas of mindfulness that help us deepen our awareness and insight. 1. Mindfulness of the body, khanupassana. Observing bodily sensations, breath, movements, and postures. Understanding the impermanent nature of the body. Recognizing that the body is not self, but a collection of physical processes. Using mindfulness of breathing, anapanasati, as a central practice for grounding awareness. 2. Mindfulness of feelings, vedanupassana. Recognizing all experiences as either pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. Observing emotions as they arise without clinging to joy or resisting discomfort. Understanding that feelings are temporary and conditioned, arising due to causes and conditions rather than being inherently ours. 3. Mindfulness of mind, cittanupassana. Developing awareness of the states of the mind, whether it is restless, calm, focused, distracted, or filled with emotions like anger or joy. Learning to observe thoughts without becoming entangled in them. Understanding that thoughts and emotions arise and pass away, reinforcing the impermanent nature of mental activity. 4. Mindfulness of mental objects, dhammanupassana. Observing thoughts, perceptions, and mental formations as they arise and disappear. Investigating key Buddhist teachings through direct experience, such as the 5 hindrances, desire, aversion, sloth, restlessness, and doubt, and the 7 factors of awakening, mindfulness, investigation, energy, joy, tranquility, concentration, and equanimity. Recognizing the interconnected nature of all things, which helps dissolve the illusion of an independent self. By practicing mindfulness across these 4 foundations, we cultivate a deep awareness of the impermanent, anicca, unsatisfactory, dukkha, and selfless, anatta, nature of existence. This awareness leads to wisdom, prajna, and ultimately to liberation, nirvana, the cessation of suffering. 2. The benefits of mindfulness. Reducing suffering and stress. Mindfulness allows us to step out of autopilot mode and become fully conscious of our thoughts and reactions. Instead of being overwhelmed by emotions, we develop the ability to observe them without getting caught up in them. This creates space between stimulus and response, allowing us to act with wisdom rather than impulse. Stress and anxiety often arise from over-identifying with fleeting thoughts and emotions. Mindfulness helps us recognize that thoughts are not absolute truths but temporary mental formations. By developing non-attachment to stressful thoughts, we cultivate inner calm and resilience. B. Cultivating inner peace and emotional balance. A mindful mind is a balanced mind. Through mindfulness, we develop patience, acceptance, and equanimity, allowing us to embrace both joy and suffering with a sense of composure. Instead of resisting negative emotions, mindfulness teaches us to accept them with compassion. When we stop clinging to pleasure or avoiding discomfort, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. Equanimity leads to greater emotional stability, making us less reactive to external circumstances. C. Strengthening concentration and mental clarity. Mindfulness enhances our ability to focus, concentrate, and remain present. A mind trained in mindfulness is not easily distracted by trivial worries or scattered thoughts. Whether in work, study, or daily tasks, a mindful mind is a powerful mind. Improved concentration leads to greater efficiency, deeper understanding, and more meaningful interactions. Mindfulness allows us to fully engage with each moment, making life richer and more fulfilling. D. Deepening wisdom and spiritual awakening. As mindfulness deepens, we begin to see the true nature of reality, the impermanence of all things, the unsatisfactory nature of attachment, and the illusion of self. This leads to wisdom, insight, and ultimately, liberation. Mindfulness reveals that all experiences arise and pass away, teaching us the truth of impermanence, anicca. By observing suffering without clinging, we develop an understanding of dukkha, the nature of suffering. Seeing the self as a collection of processes rather than a fixed entity dissolves ego-based suffering, leading to profound peace. 3. Practical ways to cultivate mindfulness. A mindful breathing, anapanasati. One of the most fundamental mindfulness practices is mindful breathing. By focusing on the breath, we anchor ourselves in the present moment and develop concentration. Technique: observe each inhale and exhale naturally, without trying to control it. Benefits: calms the mind, increases awareness, and deepens concentration. Be a mindful walking meditation. Walking meditation is a way to bring mindfulness into movement. Instead of walking mindlessly, we become aware of each step, each sensation of the foot touching the ground. Technique: walk slowly and deliberately, paying attention to each movement. Benefits: helps integrate mindfulness into daily activities and improves awareness. C. Mindful eating. Eating can be a meditation in itself. Instead of rushing through meals, mindfulness allows us to fully experience the flavors, textures, and nourishment of food. Technique: eat slowly, savoring each bite, without distractions like TV or phones. Benefits: enhances appreciation, prevents overeating, and promotes gratitude. D. Mindful speaking and listening. Communication is a powerful area where mindfulness can transform relationships. By being fully present in conversations, we cultivate deeper understanding and compassion. Technique: speak with awareness and kindness, listen without judgment. Benefits: strengthens relationships and reduces misunderstandings. 4. Overcoming challenges in mindfulness practice. Mindfulness is a simple yet profound practice, but that does not mean it is always easy. As with any discipline, challenges arise that can make maintaining mindfulness difficult. Recognizing these challenges and understanding how to work with them can help us develop a resilient, sustainable mindfulness practice that leads to deep transformation. A restlessness, taming the wandering mind. One of the most common challenges in mindfulness practice is restlessness. The mind is naturally active, constantly jumping from one thought to another. This tendency is known as monkey mind, where our thoughts swing from one branch to another without rest. Why it happens: our minds have been conditioned to seek stimulation, making stillness feel uncomfortable. How to overcome it? Instead of fighting restlessness, observe it with curiosity. Use anchor points like the breath or bodily sensations to gently bring the mind back. Accept that the mind will wander. What matters is the act of returning to the present moment. By patiently working with restlessness rather than resisting it, we gradually train the mind to settle and focus. B. Judgment, letting go of labels. It is easy to fall into the habit of judging our mindfulness practice, labeling it as good or bad depending on how focused or distracted we feel. However, judgment creates unnecessary frustration and can discourage us from continuing. Why it happens: the mind is conditioned to analyze and evaluate everything. How to overcome it? Recognize that there is no right or wrong way to be mindful. Approach mindfulness with an attitude of acceptance and openness rather than self-criticism. Remind yourself that mindfulness is about awareness, not perfection. Letting go of judgment allows us to embrace mindfulness with self-compassion and patience. See impatience, trusting the process. Many people begin mindfulness practice expecting immediate results, relief from stress, increased happiness, or profound insights. When these results do not appear quickly, frustration can arise, leading to a sense of discouragement. Why it happens: modern society conditions us to seek instant gratification. How to overcome it? Shift the focus from seeking results to simply being present with the practice. Trust that the benefits of mindfulness unfold over time. Just as a tree grows gradually, so does awareness. Instead of rushing, approach mindfulness with a sense of curiosity and exploration. By releasing expectations and allowing the practice to unfold naturally, we develop greater patience and appreciation for the journey itself. Resistance, facing difficult emotions. Mindfulness invites us to fully experience life, including discomfort, sadness, or fear. Naturally, there may be a tendency to resist unpleasant emotions, pushing them away or distracting ourselves. Why it happens: the mind is wired to avoid pain and seek pleasure. How to overcome it? Instead of resisting difficult emotions, acknowledge them with gentle awareness. Practice self-compassion, recognizing that all emotions are temporary. Use mindfulness to observe emotions without being overwhelmed by them. By allowing emotions to arise and pass naturally, we cultivate emotional resilience and inner peace. Inconsistency, making mindfulness a daily habit. Mindfulness is most effective when practiced consistently. However, busy schedules, distractions, and lack of motivation can make it difficult to maintain a regular practice. Why it happens: daily life is filled with distractions, making it easy to forget mindfulness. How to overcome it? Start with small, manageable sessions, even just 5 minutes a day. Integrate mindfulness into everyday activities: breathing while waiting in line, walking mindfully, or eating with awareness. Set reminders or join a mindfulness group for support and accountability. By making mindfulness a natural part of life rather than a separate task, it becomes effortless and sustainable. 5. Mindfulness as a path to liberation. The Buddha taught that mindfulness is not just a method for reducing stress or improving focus, it is a path to complete liberation from suffering. Through deep mindfulness practice, we develop insight into the fundamental truths of existence, breaking free from illusion and achieving true inner peace. Understanding the 3 marks of existence. As mindfulness deepens, we gain insight into the 3 marks of existence, which shape our understanding of reality. 1. Impermanence, anicca. Everything is constantly changing, from our thoughts and emotions to our physical bodies and external circumstances. Recognizing impermanence helps us let go of attachment and embrace life's transient nature. 2. Suffering, dukkha. When we cling to things as if they are permanent, we experience suffering. Mindfulness allows us to see that much of our distress comes from resisting change and reality as it is. 3. Non-self, anatta. There is no fixed, unchanging self. What we perceive as self is merely a collection of thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations that arise and pass away. Understanding this dissolves ego-driven suffering. The role of mindfulness in awakening. Through mindfulness, we cultivate the ability to see reality as it truly is, free from illusion and attachment. The Buddha described this process as vipassana, insight meditation, a practice that leads to profound clarity and wisdom. Seeing through illusions, mindfulness reveals the impermanent and conditioned nature of all things. Dissolving attachment, by observing experiences without clinging, we free ourselves from suffering. Cultivating equanimity, a mindful mind remains calm and balanced, even amidst life's ups and downs. See freedom through letting go. Liberation is not found in controlling life's circumstances, but in letting go of the need to control. Mindfulness teaches us to release attachment to pleasure, enjoy life's joys without clinging to them. Aversion to pain, accept challenges as part of the human experience. Identification with the self, recognize that we are not our fleeting thoughts or emotions. As we deepen our practice, we begin to experience true freedom, the ability to exist fully in the present moment, unburdened by past regrets or future anxieties. Conclusion. Mindfulness is not just a technique, it is a way of life. By practicing mindfulness, we cultivate clarity, wisdom, and compassion, transforming both ourselves and the world around us. Whether through meditation, mindful actions, or simply being present in each moment, mindfulness opens the door to awakening and true happiness. Folded hands, may your journey be filled with mindfulness, wisdom, and peace.